Hello and welcome to another class video. Today we're going to be interacting with Module 2 within the ISOM 125 course. This is for the week of Monday, August 26th, 2024. So the first thing I wanted to draw your attention to here is this very first item that says engage with your Module 2 objectives and deliverables. So go ahead and click on that one. And when it comes up, you'll be taken to a screen that's going to look something kind of like this. So what you'll see here is we have some objectives. In this case, we're going to recall facts from assigned chapter readings, and you have to do so by scoring at least 90% on this week's quiz. In addition, you will engage with and discuss key understanding of economic systems and business concepts. And thirdly, you're going to engage with and discuss key decisions with making ethical decisions and managing a socially responsible business. So this week's deliverables, we have our Module 2 reading check quiz, and we also have a business content discussion forum. Very first thing I want to draw your attention to down here is 3 different due dates. So this is going to be pertaining to both the quizzes as well as discussion forum. With the discussion forum, there's going to be 2 different deadlines you need to be aware of each week. The first one will fall every Wednesday. So in this case, it'll be due Wednesday, August 28th, 2024 at 11:59 p.m. This is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the same time zone as Ball State University. So you're going to go in and make your initial post by that date in order to receive full credit for it. Furthermore, you're going to be required to respond to a couple of your classmates, and both of those reply posts will be due at 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, August 30th, 2024. Also due at 11:59 p.m. on Saturday, August 30th, will be your reading check quiz. So I'm going to go in and discuss more of that with you at that point. So let me go back here into the course. And the very first thing we have here is your reading check quiz. So the link that says complete your Module 2 reading check quiz, I want you to open that up. And you'll see that it's worth 12 points. So this particular quiz is going to cover chapters 1 and 2. Each quiz that you go through in this class and subsequent chapters, this will tell you which chapters that you'll be going over. Also, I have over here a reading check quiz study sheet. So realize that whenever you take the tests in this class, that they come from the same test banks as what these quizzes do. And these study sheets are going to be good for you to go in and be able to review the types of materials and the kinds of questions that you may possibly be asked. So if I bring this up in a moment here, you'll see under chapter 1, we're going to talk about understanding economic systems and businesses. So you'll be talking about things such as how do goods and services differ? What is the standard of living? How is profit determined? What is revenue? So on and so forth. You'll have additional questions here for each chapter here. So under chapter 2, we have some under ethics. So the same concept applies. With this quiz, you're going to have 3 different attempts. You can take this 3 different times before the final deadline. There's going to be 12 questions on this quiz, and it's going to be worth a total of 12 points. And this goes back to what we discussed in the syllabus. You'll also as I mentioned, be allowed 3 attempts to take this. So if you didn't like your score the first time around, you can take it up to 2 more times, and your best score will be what counts. And finally, we have your business content discussion forum. This is worth 20 points in this module, as you can see. Again, um, there's a number of different criteria. There's the Wednesday deadline for you to make your initial post. This is very, very important because if you miss this deadline, your other classmates will not be able to properly interact with and be able to give feedback, and this will ultimately impact your grade. Speaking of which, everything is to be graded upon a rubric here. So if you click on this discussion forum rubric, give it a minute to come up here. There's going to be a number of criteria. So I'm going to go through and look at the various ones. So the original post timeliness. So if you go in, have things turned in your original post, either Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, you're going to get 5 points for that. As you start becoming later and later, I'm going to start deducting points. Furthermore, I want you to go in and interact with your discussion with your classmates on this discussion. So you're going to do this by building positive relationships and community. Every time you go in and respond to someone, you're going to go in and mention their first name at some point in the post. If you do so, you're going to be considered for full points. If you don't, there's no points. Also, the original post has to have quality content. So to receive the full 6 points being distinguished, the original post must represent a fully developed, focused response. You need to provide significant insight, and by significant insight, this is going to be defined as containing 226 words or more. As you move down the list here, let's just say you had 225 to 200 words, it'll only be worth 5 points. 199 to 175 is worth 4 points, so on and so forth until we get down here to 0. Also, you're going to be expected to respond to 2 of your classmates' posts. So to receive the full 6 points and be considered distinguished, your response has to be a minimum of 176 words. So if it's 176 words or more, you're going to receive the full 6 points. 175 to 150 is going to be worth 5 points. 149 to 125, 4 points. 124 to 100, 3 points, and so on. So each of these videos will go in. We have the discussion forum contribution video that will tell you more about this. I also have a video here for this module about corporate and social responsibility, and this is also going to provide some good information for you as well. So that's what I have for you here for module 2. Please make sure that you are going in and doing your work, making sure that you're doing everything thoroughly and by the prescribed deadlines. If you have any questions or any concerns about this at any point in time, please reach out to me. I'm always here to answer any questions and to address any concerns. Thank you, and I will see you here next time.